Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another itch.io highlight video. Today we're going to be actually taking a dive into a visual novel for a change, which I know is not the usual for the channel. I found this one recently, and I thought that it was worth sharing with y'all. The game is called Pine Point Insomniac, a game that struggles with the coming of age of your friends going away to school, and maybe you're the one being left behind. Without giving away too much of the story, again, this is a game with multiple endings, so for those of you who may want to play along, links to both the creator and the game will be down in the description box down below. Without further ado, let's take a look at the game. This community is protected by Neighborhood Watch. Right? So they're doing what they want. You're no stranger to the feeling of being watched. The people of Pine Point stare at you all the time, whispering things and talking behind your back. There goes that kid who sleeps in the woods again. What a freak. They always look so offended, like you're going to drown their dog or smash their car windows with a baseball bat or something. To be fair, you did do the latter to Rourke Romano's brand new Civic last summer, but it was in the name of justice. Yeah, justice. Despite being used to the judgmental eye of the town, you admit the past few days have felt different. The kind of different that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up. The kind that makes you think somebody's standing behind you. But when you turn around, there's nothing except the summer breeze. That's why you haven't gotten a single hour of sleep in the past few days. Oh, my dude's actually gone insane. Despite curbing your insomnia ages ago. This godforsaken town, it's driving you crazy. What? Little toaster strudel. Nil. Yawn. Dimitri. Whoa, you carry those groceries? You carry grocery with those eye bags? I'm gonna kill you. Not if I kill you first. Now, where do they keep the industrial strength bleach? I'll lock you in the meat freezer. Joke's on you, the freezer lock's broken. I jammed it on my first day and they never fixed it. 10 a.m.'s too early for murder anyways. Oh god, that's nightmares. Okay. Marco, not too early for prep work. Dimitri, teach Neil the DOS station, will ya? Sure thing, boss. Okay, Marco also says you make the thin crust pizzas too thick and the thick crust pizzas too thin. Wow, that used all of my brain power. So I gotta run you through again on everything, teaching the DOS station. And they're adding some gimmicky summertime promo, so we gotta learn how to make the monstrosity too. It'll be a miracle if you survive today's shift. Normally, you wouldn't give a rat's you-know-what about a minimum wage job that would rather play hooky, but this time you gotta do work with Dimitri. You don't want to disappoint your best friend. He did help you land a job after all. Snoozing on your second day? Tisk tisk. Did you stay up watching the rerun of Snail Man and Slime Frog 2? What are you, 6? Stuff like that is never as good as you remember. You know what they say, nostalgia a hell of a drug, and I'm jonesing. They played the episode where Snowman was dying because he couldn't make it through enough. Oh god, this is like way more lore than what I can handle. How could I forget the greatest television line ever written? It's slime time. He's not a slime frog, he's just a slime friend. Poor writing or not, that stuff had us kids in a chokehold. Remember when we were dressed up like them for Halloween? My mom still has the photos. That's what we call blackmail, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I could forget. Your head was so big that we had to cut the costume so you could fit through the hole. Seems like things haven't really changed. Hey, you know what they say about big heads? I'd love to pay you two to reminisce, but I pay you two to make pizzas, okay? What were you like as a kid, Marco? Oh, I got all sorts of trouble. Stay in school, kids, or else you end up like me. What, bald and divorced? Ha. Shut up, kid. Everyone in the town loves Dimitri, and Dimitri loves them right back. It's weird. Dimitri even gets along with the authority figures, which is something you could never achieve in an entire lifetime. But I guess that's why you didn't mind his company. Even if you cared if you slept in the woods... He never cared if you slept in the woods, or had anger issues or whatever. He just treats you like everyone else, instead of some rabid stray animal. Too bad he's not going to be here forever. What's that supposed to mean? Not bad for your second day. Yeah, that's better than a pizza that I make. You're being way too nice. No, seriously, when I first started, mine looked worse and I wasn't even stoned. Marco can probably teach you how to do the dough toss thing when you're more accustomed. He's been in the biz for like 40 years. 40 years? Look around the ugly fluorescent lit kitchen. No windows, no AC, over 12 hours a day for 40 years. Doing the same thing over and over for half your life, then having kids and making them do the same thing over and over again in the same small town you grew up in. You can't stomach it. Hey, can I come with you? To the storage room? No, stupid, to uni. To do what? I don't know, hang out? Hang out? Yeah, I don't know if it's that easy, haha. Seemed easy for you. What's that supposed to mean? Never mind, pretend I never said anything. Dude, I spent so many nights studying till my brain turned to static. Plus I worked 2 jobs. You don't think I busted my butt to get into university? No, you're the hardest working person I know. I didn't mean like that, sorry. It was the hardest I've ever worked for anything in my life. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way when people assume things about me, you know? But it's cool. I'm sure you didn't mean any harm. Want to drop it? Yeah, let's drop it. So what should we do with the bands? I mean, you still have Momo and Journey, right? I know a couple guys can fill in as guitarist if you still want to continue the band stuff. Either that or you're going to have to finally pick up a guitar. It shouldn't be too hard to replace me, though. The fluorescent lights are starting to get you for some reason. You should stay in Pine Point. We can go fishing at the Lost Lake every day. Man, I wish. That would be the dream. That's definitely one of the things I'll miss about Pine Point. The fishing. It's here. The fishing here is too good. I don't know if they have lakes where I'm going. Roads? Where we're going? We don't need roads. No lakes. We don't like that. You know, sometimes I wish I'd be more like you. No thoughts in my brain except for fishing. You calling me dumb? Yes, but I'm also kind of jealous. You're like a wild animal. You just do whatever the heck you want, and you don't care what other people think. I respect the heck out of that. I could never live the way you live. You're more of a coyote, and I'm just more of a sheepdog. People love sheepdogs, though. I've never heard anyone say their favorite animal was a coyote. To each their own. I think coyotes are pretty neat. You are weird. But trust me, I'd choose to stay in Pine Point if I could. Now the fluorescent lights are really starting to get to you. There's the sleep deprivation finally catching up, but this is not the right time. If you can't afford to lose this job. You feel your heart thumping slowly and heavily, and your vision starts to blur. Your body craves sleep, but you want to pass out right there, but there's something. There. Dimitri. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Ooh. It really wasn't that bad. I would have eaten it. Okay, yeah. We have actually lost our mind. You've been looking really tired. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. No, you're not. You look like you've seen Mrs. Samansky after her divorce. Um, you know, I know you're a coffee hater, but Marco always keeps a pot warm for your employees if you want some. Nah. Well. How about you stay over at my place tonight? It's about time you tried sleeping in a normal bed again. We can play Pong, or I can show you some stuff I wrote for the band. Come on, you haven't been over in forever. You do kind of missing out in Hingham and Dimitri's room. You didn't like interacting with his family, so you'd climb up and get out through his window on the 2nd floor. Missed whatever that line was. He hated it. Fine, I'll stay over. Right on. I'm just gonna pop a say. Oh, God. Just empty slot. Cool. Continue. Like it never happened. That sucked. So salty. Oh. I can't believe we ate all the wall pizza, too. I can't stand the sight of wasting food. I hate when my siblings do it. There were dead flies on the wall, dude. Stuck there with 1,000-year-old grease. You practically live in the woods, Dimitri. I'm sure you've eaten worse. You're right. I've had Momo's food. I swear the only thing that she knows is how to make... Yep, cravings. You're not wrong on that front. Here, listen to the song I wrote about Juno. I'm going to pitch it to the band this Friday. Tell me if it sucks butt. Dimitri's room is where you fell in love with music. The day spent listening to whiny vocalists and distorted guitars while doing homework, it was a miracle you even got any assignments done. Eventually, you and a couple of Dimitri's other friends formed a poor little band called My Life is a you-know-what show, and I can't wipe away the same... My God. You didn't try abbreviating that? And now you're playing in some guy's basement in a couple weeks. They all roped you into doing vocals because you were good at yelling or whatever, which is apparently good for punk. You were reluctant at first, claiming that you were only there for free sodas, but now this poor little garage band is the only time that you ever feel like you're wanted. If only summer didn't end, then things could remain exactly how they are, how they used to be. Thankfully, Dimitri's room hasn't changed one bit. You look around the room and your eyes land on Dimitri's Snailman and Slime Frog poster. That nerd. That poster is probably at least 11 years old. Dimitri was the one that introduced you to the show, and you remember following him home every day after school to watch the new episode. There's the letter that you gave him in 10th grade, the stop sign you toppled over when Dimitri let you take Juno for a spin. Never again. Even the cool stick you found in the woods, duct taped to the wall. Why did he tape it up like that? Oh, there's the blackmail photo. Your head was big. When are you leaving? For the uni? The 27th. I see. Dude, don't worry about that right now. We have plenty of summer left. Tell you what. I don't know what the future's going to look like, but let's make this the best summer of our lives. You want to go fishing in a lost lake? I'll grab my finest tackle. You want to grab 2 a.m. slushies? I'll meet you at the Junkies parking lot at 5. Even 10 minutes early. Want to get high and play Pong at my house? I'll be there, just call me. But for now, please just shut the heck up and get some sleep. Your last summer together before everything changes. You take in the droning sound of Dimitri's guitar playing, this precious snapshot that you know will be no more in a couple months' time. However, at this exact moment, things are exactly how they used to be. And for the first time in about a week, the sense of dread that's been following you around is not there. Slowly, you're finally able to drift to sleep. And we got ending 3 of 3. Good night. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been Pine Point Insomniac by Zeddyzi on itch.io. I hope you guys did like this little visual novel. If you did, let me know in the comments, and I'll look for more games like this to share with you all. If you played along, and I encourage that you did, or are now choosing to, again, links were in the description box down below if you want to give it a shot, yourself a shot. Tell me what ending you guys got. But for now, I think that's all that we got time for. As always, this has been your host, TheLostYeti, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.